What's up, HASfit Tribe? It's your personal trainer, Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia, and this is a total body strength and muscle building workout.
This routine requires a pair of dumbbells, and the weight that you choose will be completely dependent on your fitness level.
You'll also want to keep a bench, box, or chair handy for a couple of the exercises.
You can follow along with me for the standard moves,
And you can follow me for some easier modifications.
if you're ready to go, let's pump it up. Let's get started with our warm-up. First move of the day is going to be a one-leg hamstring circle. So let's go ahead and put one leg out on that heel with that leg straight. We're going to sweep our arms up and over. And now let's bend over using those hips as a hinge. Feel that stretch in your hamstring and calf all the way up. And when you reach the top, switch legs. Same move, just alternating. Again, feeling that stretch in your hamstrings as well as your calves. Also getting those shoulders stretched out as well. Coming big arm circles up overhead. Very efficient warm-up move here. A little dynamic stretch for your hamstrings, calves, glutes, lower back, as well as your shoulders. Trying your best to keep your back straight as you bend over. Don't want your back rounded on this one, just because a straight back will help us really hit those hamstrings. Making sure to breathe throughout. And again, this is just the warm-up, so no need to go at a crazy pace here. Got plenty of time for the work coming up. Let's do this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, next we're going to loosen up your chest, shoulders, and back. So start with your feet, shoulder width apart, bend over on a 45-degree angle. We're going to do some bend over T's. So with those thumbs up, we're going to bring our arms up and straight to the side. Feel that chest and shoulders open up. Nice full range of motion. Back stays straight. All the way up, all the way down. Again, opening up your chest and shoulders on this one. All right, now let's transition into a bent over I. Thumbs stay up, but now bringing our arms straight up overhead, biceps end up by our ears. Getting this full range of motion as you can. And as you go through this one, you'll probably be able to get a little more on each repetition. A little better on the last one than on the first one. Okay, and lastly, we're going to transition into a Y. So now not straight out to the side, not straight up overhead, but right in between. Bring those arms out to the side in a Y formation. Again, thumbs stay up. Just loosening up different parts of the shoulders, chest, bicep tendons, upper back.
Lats.
Like, all gaining some mobility on this one. Let's continue this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Whew, good one.
All right, we're going to move to the floor for the next one into a high plank position, or like a push-up position, also known as. We're going to take your right foot and let's step up by your right hand. We're going to do a multi-planar lunge. So let's take that right hand. We're going to reach through to your left side, rotating at your core, and then reach up. Go ahead and repeat. This is a very efficient warm-up move, one of my favorites.
Mine too.
Gonna loosen up everything from your quads, your hamstrings, glutes, groin, hips, thoracic spine, shoulders. So many different body parts working on this one to make it happen. Again, nice and controlled, reaching through. Get that thoracic spine stretching. Get nice and limber for this workout coming up. We're going to do opposite side in 3, 2, 1. Go ahead and set that right hand down. Right foot back. Left foot up by your left hand. And repeat on the opposite side now. Same move, just going through that same sequence. Again, nice and controlled. Trying your best to get full range of motion. And as you come up with that hand, go ahead and look up top at it. Trying to keep your back straight in a nice line. Don't want your butt way up on this one. All the way through. Let's continue this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Left hand down, and you can come on back up. All right, last warm-up move, a little combo move here. We're gonna do a butt kick side to side with a pull down. So at the same time, we're reaching overhead, pulling down with our elbows, and then we're going side to side, bringing those heels to our glutes. Again, another combo move here. You can see I'm putting a lot together at the same time, just for time efficiency.
Squeezing that back there.
That's it, warming up your back. It's gonna get a lot of work in. And at the same time, loosening up those quads, hamstrings, and glutes. You can allow yourself to get your heart rate up a little bit on this one. Again, not going at crazy pace, but at the same time, moving fast enough to feel it. Pulling back down on those elbows on every rep, and then extending those arms straight overhead.
Man, am I supposed to feel like I'm having a shoulder workout already?
Right,
That's what I feel like.
Hey, it's a warm-up. We're getting warmed up.
I don't even have any weights yet.
Oh, it's coming. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Shake them loose.
Nice.
All warmed up.
I'm
Ready to go. All right, so today's routine is going to combine different complementary exercises into supersets. For our first superset, we're going to need 2 different dumbbells. We're going to do either a front reverse lunge or a front split squat. Starting with our feet shoulder width apart, I'm going to curl these dumbbells up into rack position.
And notice I'm in the split squat stance here.
I'm going to step back with one leg, and then I'm going to drop both knees to a 90-degree angle and step back up.
And I'm just gonna drop my right knee and come right back up.
We're gonna do 8 repetitions on each leg. Ready, set, and begin. So throughout today's routine, it's gonna be up to you to decide which variation is right for you. It's a little more of a challenge to bring that opposite leg up every single time compared to just staying in the split squat stance. You decide which variation is going to work for you today.
This is number 7. You have one more.
Last one on this side. 8. All right, switching sides. Continuing. No downtime in between.
No.
Nice and controlled on the way down and on the way up. Not a race. Want to make sure those muscles are engaging. Making sure to breathe.
3 more.
Breathing in on the way down. Exhaling on the way up.
Last one.
Good. All right, so anytime you need to switch your weight, feel free to do so. We're gonna alternate that first move with a straight arm pullback. So with our feet shoulder width apart, bent over on a 45-degree angle. We're gonna keep those arms straight as we pull those dumbbells back, squeeze our back, and return to arms perpendicular to the ground. We're doing 12 repetitions. Let's get it going. 3, 2, 1, begin. Nice and controlled, especially on the way back. Don't just allow those dumbbells to flip back, but instead control that descent. We're squeezing our lats as well as our triceps up at the top. Keep your head in a nice neutral position. We're doing 12 repetitions in total. Making sure to breathe. We're exhaling as we press the dumbbells back and then breathing in as the dumbbells come back down to our sides.
3 more repetitions, guys.
Almost there. Squeeze that back every time. Last one right here. And 0.
Oh,
Excellent.
goodness.
Okay,
That's
we
a
have
good move.
one more of each. So we're going back to that either front reverse lunge or front split squat. Dumbbells are coming up into a rack position, changing your weight if you need to, And let's go. 8 reps on each side and begin. Nice and controlled on that lowering or descent. Breathing in on the way down. Exhaling as you stand back up. Ideally, we're getting down till both knees hit a 90-degree angle, but we're not bouncing that back knee off the ground.
This is number 7. You have 1 more to go. Last one on this side.
All right, switch it up and begin right into it. Keep good posture, shoulders stay back. Keep really focus on that breathing. You got it. 1 rep right into the next. Almost there, almost done with this one.
2 more reps. Here's number 7.
Last one. And 0, excellent.
Goodness gracious. Okay.
Again, switching your weight up if you need to do so. Right back into those straight arm pullbacks. 12 repetitions, feet shoulder width apart. Bend over 45-degree angle. And let's begin. 1, 2. Focus on squeezing those lats up at the top, keeping those arms straight. And then returning those dumbbells under control back to that perpendicular position. We're exhaling as we push those dumbbells back behind us. Keep it up, almost there.
2 more.
Last 2.
Here we go.
Here it is, finish strong. 0, nice. All right, I'm gonna raise my weight a little bit for this next superset.
So am I.
But if you only have, your 1 pair of dumbbells, that's okay, no big deal, just use what you have. Make sure you're picking up those dumbbells with your legs, especially the heavier they get, the more important it is.
That's right, protect your back.
We're gonna start with a posterior chain move. Feet are shoulder width apart, slight bend in those knees. Bending over at the hips, using those hips as a hinge. I'm gonna reach those dumbbells all the way down to my toes.
And I'm actually gonna come just below my knees.
And we're gonna stand up straight, squeezing those glutes at the top. Now at the same time, we're gonna perform a shrug plus a calf raise. That's 1 repetition. We're gonna repeat that 12 times.
Let's do it.
All right, and begin. So a slight bend in those knees as you drive those hips back, keeping your back straight. Squeeze the glutes up at the top. And then drive off the balls of your feet and performing a shrug, bringing those shoulders to your ears at the same time. Making sure to breathe throughout. Don't hold your breath. Depending on your flexibility and your strength level, really will depend which move you choose, whether you want to do the RDL, where you just come halfway down, or if you want to do the full stiff leg deadlift and reach all the way down to your toes.
This is your halfway point right here.
Either way, this move is really working your hamstrings, your glutes, and then at the top, working those traps as well as your calves as we drive up into that calf raise. Great compound move. Make sure to keep that back straight and your head should stay in line with your spine as you're bending over. You don't want your head up as you do it, but instead keeping that head in line, straight in line with your spine.
2 more.
Almost there. Feel that nice stretch in your backside, protecting that back, keeping it straight. Last one right here, and up. Good.
Ooh,
if you went heavier for that one, you're definitely gonna wanna lighten the load for the next one. Next move is gonna be,
right behind you, sir.
Thank you. Next move is gonna be a standing low fly. So this one's for our chest. We're gonna be in a staggered stance. Arms are out to your side, palms are up. With a slight bend in those elbows, let's raise those dumbbells up using our chest and then control that lowering phase. Making sure to breathe on every repetition. We're inhaling, breathing in as the dumbbells come down, and then we're exhaling as we raise the dumbbells back up.
Ooh, I can really feel this one in my chest.
Feeling this one in your chest, shoulders, and maybe even a little bit of biceps, but we're trying to take those biceps out of the move.
Halfway.
We really want that chest to do the majority of the lifting, no pun intended, on this workout. Breathe, nice and controlled. This would be much easier to just fly through this one, but try your best to keep them under control.
You have 2 more. That was number 10 right there.
Finishing strong right here.
11.
Good posture. And 12. Whew. That one burned so good.
You really don't need a lot of weight for that one. At least I don't. Thank you, sir.
No, you don't at all. Okay, so one more of each of these in this superset. Again, using my legs to pick up my dumbbells.
Me too.
Feet are shoulder width apart, right back into that stiff leg deadlift or RDL combo. Slight bend in the knees and begin. On this one, really should feel like you're trying to touch that butt to the wall behind you as you're bending over. Feeling that stretch in the backside. So you don't want to turn this one into a squat, but instead making that lower back, hamstrings, and glutes do the work. And it's okay if you feel a burn in your lower back on this one. People always associate any pain in the lower back as a bad pain, but the same way that your abs burn when you're doing an ab workout, well, when you're doing a lower back exercise, your lower back can burn just the same. So as long as you're keeping your back straight, using proper form, and using a weight that's appropriate for your fitness level, don't be alarmed when your lower back starts to feel some burn.
It's a good thing we have some good rehab lower back stretches and exercises for you to hit up after
That's
this
right.
one.
Loosen it up if it gets tight.
Yep.
Grab a lower back stretching routine. Making sure to breathe in on the way down. Exhale on the way up. 1 right into the next, under control.
3 more.
It's a killer move because every rep is like 3 reps.
Also when you're going at a slower pace tempo.
Yeah, exactly.
And last one. Here we go. Here's number 12.
Feeling that stretch. Last one. And 12. Good.
Nice job.
All right, setting them down. Moving back into that standing low dumbbell fly. Shake those arms loose, and let's hit these last 12.
Whew.
All right, good posture, arms out to the side, and let's begin. Nice and control on the way up, and controlling the way down. You know, these strength training and muscle building routines, really important to focus on tempo and that time under tension for your muscles. You don't want to just race through it using momentum. Sometimes we could use more weight if we did so, but it's not always just about load. It's also about making sure we get those muscles to fire appropriately. Good. Keep that breathing going. Don't hold your breath. Not many left on this one.
You have 3 more.
It's a tough one for us too. Almost there. Let's go. Last 2.
And 12 coming up right here.
Finish strong. Ooh, excellent. All right, let's keep this party going. We only need 1 dumbbell for the next one. We're actually going to move to the floor. We're going to get into a plank position and do a hammer curl.
I'm going to be in a plank position from my knees.
And I'm going to be in a bear plank position, so I'm going to come up off my knees and have both knees at a 90-degree angle. Again, you decide which one is appropriate for you. Now with that palm facing inward, we're going to curl the dumbbell, bringing it to your shoulder, and return back down. Trying your best to keep your back straight. Alternating sides, we have 12 repetitions on each arm.
Let's do it.
Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and begin. Again, this is all about control, not about letting that dumbbell flop down and swinging it up. But this one's going to work your biceps, your forearms, your legs, your abs, your shoulders, just to maintain the position. Again, another efficient move in today's total body workout.
That's number 9. 3 more.
All the way up, all the way down. Control it.
And last one right here.
All right, I'm staying up, not coming down, and we're switching sides.
That's right. Let's go.
Right into it. Next side, working that left side now. Trying your best to keep your shoulders square to the ground. Back stays straight. Engaging that core. Making sure to breathe. Whatever you do, do not hold your breath. 1 right into the next.
That's
right
number
here.
9.
Last 3.
And last one.
Excellent. Whew.
Good one.
Let those arms take a little bit of a breather. We're going to move into a lower body move next, and I'm gonna go a little bit heavier on this one.
As am I. Yep.
Yeah. You need one of these or no?
No, I'm gonna stick with my weights over here.
We're gonna do a slow tempo squat next. So we're doing a squat with a slow pace. So we're gonna have our feet shoulder width apart, little point out on those toes, head up, chest up. First thing to break is gonna be your hips. We're gonna take 3 seconds on the way down. 1, 2, 3. 3 seconds on the way up. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it's just as brutal as it sounds.
My legs are already burning, and that was 1.
All right, let's do it together and begin. Keeping those knees out. Don't allow them to collapse in. Nice and controlled pace. Yes, it would be much easier to just fly through these, but again, really concentrating on getting those legs to activate, getting those muscles in your hamstrings, quadriceps, and glutes to fire. These slow tempo squats are great for time under tension. A lot of times you don't even need to use a lot of weight on these.
No.
For them to kick in. If you need to just drop your weights all together, feel free to do so. Nice and under control. I know they're tough, but you gotta be tougher. Learning to love that burn.
That is number 6, so halfway.
Halfway, keep it moving. No break in between. 1, 2, 3 down. 1, 2, 3 up. You got it. Go to that happy place. It's all mental.
4 more.
Not even physical anymore. Good. Keep it up. Remember what brought you here today to begin with. What are your goals? What are you working towards? Stay focused on it.
2 more.
Let's
go.
That's the trigger that's going to help you fight through. Come on, let's go. Last one right here. Finishing strong.
Feeling the burn with you.
That's it.
And 12.
Good.
Nice work.
Whew, okay, you can set those down. We're going back to that plank hammer curl. Need just 1 dumbbell. Choosing the weight that's appropriate for you.
I'm debating if I should go up.
All right.
And I am. All right.
Find that right weight for you. Make this workout your own. All right, up into your plank position, either from your knees or bear plank.
Trying to get that wrist right underneath the shoulders there.
And begin. Control the way up and control the way down. Good form. Making sure to breathe. Excellent. And if you started with the bear plank and you need to switch to your knees, that's fine. Feel free to do so.
That's number 8.
Again, we encourage you to make this workout work for you.
10.
11.
Last one right here, guys.
Finishing strong.
Push through it.
Boom.
All right.
Opposite side now. And begin. Oh, I'm feeling this combo in my legs as well.
It's especially hard when you're trying to keep those shoulders in line with one another.
Yeah, it definitely adds a major challenge. The extra stability work. Control, everybody. Control.
Halfway point.
You got it, HASfit Tribe. Keep pushing. Keep fighting. In it together.
3 more.
Come on, come on, come on. You got it. You got it.
Last one right here.
All right, those are done. We can officially cross those off the list.
Goodness, thank you.
Moving back to those slow tempo squats. Probably the toughest one of the day, if you ask me. Make sure to use your legs to pick up those dumbbells. And let's get through these together. Feet shoulder width apart. Weight back in the hips. And let's do it. Nice and slow. Way up and the way down. These are too easy for you. That means you gotta increase the weight. If they're too hard, decrease the weight. It's that simple. Adjust it as needed. Good. Fighting through that burn, everybody.
Inhale on the way down. Exhale on the way up.
That's it. Keeping good posture. Driving off your heels. Don't allow yourself to come up onto your toes. Set that weight's back in your hips. Back in your heels.
That's number 7.
Come on,
5
let's
more.
go. Last 5 right here. Making them count. Focus on that goal of yours. Something brought you here today. Stay focused on it. Don't let it go. Whether you're trying to lose weight, gain muscle, get stronger, just get better at life. Whatever it is, stay focused on it and don't let it go.
Last one right here. You can do it.
Pushing through. Come on. And 0. Nice. You're going to need your chair, bench, or box for this next grouping. So we have our bench ready to go, and we need 1 dumbbell for this next one. We're going to do an elevated high plank row. So from the bench or your box or chair, we're going to get into a high plank position, 1 hand on the bench, 1 hand on your dumbbell, and then step back until your back is nice and straight. Now let's grab that 1 dumbbell, and we're going to pull back from the elbow, squeezing up at the top, performing 12 repetitions. All right, let's do it together here, 12 on each arm. Ready,
yes,
Claudia?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
Let's do it, and begin. So for this one, the higher your bench or chair is, the easier it'll be. The lower it is, the harder it'll be. Focus on keeping that back straight, abs stay engaged, and you're pulling back from that elbow on every repetition. Again, nice and under control, keeping a slight bend in that arm, of that stabilizing arm and hand.
That's number 11. Last one right here.
And 12. Switching dumbbells, switching hands, and right into it. 12 more. Begin. This one's working your lats, your biceps, your abs, all working together to make this one work.
Even your glutes. I feel it in my glutes too for stabilization.
Yep, your glutes as well. Squeeze those glutes for a little extra glute work.
Halfway.
Keep the shoulders square, head in line with your spine. And pulling back on that elbow like you have a string attached to it. Somebody's pulling back on that string.
Here's number 11.
12. Excellent. Okay, you can set your dumbbell down and off to the side for the next one. We don't need it. We're going to give you a few different variations for this next one to choose from. We're going to do a close grip push-up. So I'm going to show you a first starting one on the floor with my hands in line with my shoulders.
And I'm going to be doing it from the bench here in an inverted position.
You decide what's right for you. We're going to lower our body until our upper arms become parallel to our body and then press back up. We're doing 12 reps. And if neither one of these are hard enough for you, you can also use that bench and perform, try not to kick you there, perform an elevated variation. You decide which one's right for you. 12 reps, let's get it moving. Lower ourselves under control, pressing under control. Breathe.
And exhale when you push up.
That's it. Driving off those palms. This one's working your chest, triceps, shoulders, and even your abs, all working together.
And of course, depending on how high your bench is what's going to create the difficulty here.
Yep, the higher the bench, the easier it'll be. And if you need to, you can also go over to the wall and do this from the wall as a wall push-up or a countertop. Again, make this work for you. 12 in total.
2 more right here.
Last 2. And 0. Good, okay.
Those may be wall push-ups next time around, so.
Again, make it work for you, everybody. We're all different. Okay, we need that 1 dumbbell again for that high plank row.
Whew.
Making sure to breathe. Getting into position here. Right into it. And stepping back. Begin. Pull back from that elbow on every rep. It's a brutal combo between these two because they're both forcing you to be in this high plank position with your abs and shoulders working the whole time.
Halfway.
So you are not imagining things. This is tough. Again, when it gets tough, you need to be tougher. Focus on what brought you here today. Pushing yourself because nobody else can do it for you.
That was 12.
Excellent. Okay, come on, let's go. Last 12 right here.
Come on.
Fighting together.
Let's go, tribe.
We're hurting too. In it together. Remember, thousands, maybe even millions of us doing the same move, feeling the same burn that you're feeling. Fighting together. None of us are special.
Halfway.
We all have to work to get what we want. And that's what you're doing right here. Come on. Finishing strong, everybody.
2 more.
Last 2 of these.
Let's go.
And 0.
Oh, goodness.
Set that dumbbell down to the side. You know what time it is. It's close grip push-up time.
And I'm going to show you how to do it from the wall.
Fine by me. Just get it done. Don't stop. Don't hit that pause button.
All right, again, having your hands in line with your chest, hands underneath your shoulders,
and
begin.
Begin. Breathing in on the way down, breathing out on the way up. Abs stay tight. You don't want your butt up in the air. And if you are doing the wall push-up, the further back your feet are, the harder it'll be. The closer to the wall your feet are, the easier it'll be.
That's right.
Come on, keep grinding. Keep working. You're almost there. Last 3. You got this. You got this. Come on. Don't quit. Don't quit.
Last one right here.
Ah, excellent job.
Goodness.
We're going to move into a cool down next. And the purpose of this cool down is to allow our heart rates to come down slowly and at the same time gain some added flexibility and mobility. We're going to start with a waterfall, which is great one for our wrists, biceps, bicep tendons. Start with that arm in, tight to your side, palm straight up. Opposite hand, let's grab those fingertips. And at the same time, I'm going to pull those fingertips down as I slowly bring my elbow up. Pull back on those fingertips, feeling that stretch. And then extend the arm down and just hold. Our wrist got a lot of work in today, just supporting ourselves in those high plank positions.
Yes.
And they get a lot of work every day from things like driving, texting,
computer work.
So it's important that we take care of them. Mm-hmm. We're just going to hold this in a static stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Shake it loose. Let's move on to that opposite side now. Again, pulling back on the fingertips as we slowly bring that elbow up into a waterfall, and then extend the arm straight down and hold. And on any of these static stretches we do, it's always best to stretch it and bring it to about 85-90% of what you're capable of. We want to feel a good stretch, but we don't want to feel pain.
No pain.
No pain. Let's hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All right, next we're going to take care of those shoulders a little bit. We're going to move into an upright external rotation. So good posture, shoulders are back. Let's bring those arms out to our side, elbows at a 90 all around. Let's rotate and bring the hands back, and then bring the hands forward until the lower arm is parallel to the ground. We're going to go back and forth between these two. And every time, try to stretch those hands just a little further back than you got in the last time. This is an overall great shoulder stretch.
Great for your posture too.
Great for your posture, especially if you spend a lot of time in the car, or hunched over at a desk. All right, on this last one, I want you to bring those hands back, and now we're just gonna hold them back. You just keep pulling those hands back like somebody's back there behind you, pulling back on your hands. It's also a great one for those rotator cuffs. Keeping good posture, pulling back, pulling back. I know it's burning after that workout, mine are too. And let's just hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ooh.
Shake them loose.
The shoulders needed that.
And we're going to move to the floor for the next one. We're going to go into a sprinter quad stretch. So we have a couple different variations. You choose which one's right for you. One leg is out straight. Let's pull one foot back. Easiest way is to have that foot out to the side and then just gently lean back just a little bit. The more you lean back, the harder it's going to be. I mean, even a little harder is to tuck that foot underneath, like Claudia will show you, and then lean back. You decide which variation is right for you, depending on your flexibility level, what kind of activity you've been doing lately, the intensity of the workout, a lot of different varying factors. But just remember, we're trying to get to about 85-90%. You want to feel a good stretch, but not trying to go too crazy. Nice, big, deep breaths here. Focus on bringing that heart rate down nice and slowly. For a strength training workout, we definitely got that heart rate up today.
We sure did. That's actually one thing I love about strength training is that you can bring your heart rate up as if you were doing a cardio workout sometimes.
If you do it right, and especially if you're doing a lot of compound moves and you keep the pace up. Let's switch sides in 3, 2, 1, 0. Come on up. Alternate legs. Hit that other side. And then lean back. And again, depending on your flexibility level, one may be a little looser or tighter than the other. So do not be alarmed. Again, we hit the quads from all different angles today, so it definitely could use a little bit of recovery. Again, nice big deep breaths here. And we're holding this one for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Coming on back up. And we're going to flip over onto all fours, our hands and our knees. And we're going to try to get that upper body parallel to the ground. We're going to do a little yoga inspired move next. We're going to do a cat cow. Let's go ahead and start with the cat. So we're going to pull up from our middle of our back, bringing our chin into our chest. I want you to pull up on that mid back like somebody has a string attached to it and they're pulling straight up. And then let's reverse it now, bringing that abdomen to the floor as you bring your head back. Also bring those glutes back and that chin up. And slowly reverse. And as you go through it, I want you to really feel the independent moves of each vertebrae moving into place, pulling from that upper back. And then one more time, bringing that abdomen to the floor as you bring those shoulders back, that head up. Excellent. Okay, we're gonna go right from this into a downward dog position. So let's come up onto both feet. And we're trying to get those feet as close as you can to your hands while at the same time keeping those heels down, shoulders are relaxed, pulling those shoulders back and pulling those glutes back. Like somebody is grabbing onto your hips and they're pulling your hips backwards. For a little extra stretch, you can walk it out, right to left, or you can just keep both feet down. And again, we're trying our best to drive those heels to the ground, and you'll feel that stretch in your calves, hamstrings, glutes. Also in your shoulders as you pull your chest forward or chest back and hips back. Nice big deep breaths from here. Don't hold your breath. Okay, now we're going to transition into an upward facing dog. So hips come down to the ground, chest up, shoulders back, head up, chin up, and go ahead and squeeze those glutes when you're down in the bottom position.
Ooh, good stretch of the back and the abs there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're liking it. Feels good, especially after that hard work today. Taking a second here to be proud of what you've achieved. Nice, big, deep breaths.
Coach Kozak's letting his Midwest
fly. It slips out every once in a while. Okay, and to the knees we go. We're moving into a child's pose. So now I want you to sit back, relax those shoulders, head comes down. We're sitting back onto our heels the best that we can. And we're relaxing the shoulders, feeling a good stretch. Arms are extended straight up, biceps by our ears. And this is just an opportunity here for you to take a second, be proud of what you've achieved today. No matter what the rest of your day brings, you can cross this off your list and feel accomplished. And use this momentum from this workout to do everything else you got to do. And keep this momentum moving day in, day out, doing what you got to do to reach your goals. It won't come easy, but if you stick with it, you can achieve it. You can achieve anything. Big deep breaths here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Coming on up nice and slowly. And that
is a wrap.
Is it, my friends. You can hang out down on the ground if you want. You know, we got to
get up.
Nice work. Nice work to you out there. Thank you so much for joining us and working out with us today. Please support our mission of keeping these great workouts free by going and downloading our app. It's a free app for both iOS, iPhone, as well as Android and Google Play. You can also head on over to our store, pick up a shirt, or my book, Stay Fit for Life.
If you enjoyed this routine, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss another brand new workout from HASfit.
Again, thank you so much for working out with us today. It's been our privilege. I'm Coach Kozak.
And I'm Claudia.
And we will see you at your next workout.